guys, so I'm going to discuss something a little controversial, and then you can leave a comment if you would like, if you happen to watch this video and feel it resonates. I am going to discuss what is this idea of an alien abduction. I watched all these movies all weekend, freaked myself out completely about the Zeta Greys and the Zeta Reticuli coming to get you. All these people have said that they've had either a physical experience with a Zeta Grey or Zeta Reticuli, and it was horrifying and they were terrified. There are some people who say it was surprising but not horrible. It was more like a very sort of like scary but not, not horrible. So some people have claimed that they will beam you up from wherever you're at, and at night, which makes me wonder, why is this happening at night? Why doesn't it happen during the day? But they're saying it happens at night and that they have some kind of method. So here's my problem. And I thought, okay, so I've heard they energetically take you, which is they sort of take your higher self and a part of you is taken and they sort of come towards you in a dream, which is like a lucid dream, and they sort of send you a message. Okay, there's that idea. There's the other idea, which is some movies and other evidence says that they literally take your physical body through some kind of energetic beam like Star Trek and take you, and then they erase your mind so you don't remember anything. And when you wake up, you may have very, very sore body like parts, like very sore shoulders is what I've heard, extremely sore in the shoulders, and maybe very sore back. And a feeling of complete exhaustion when you wake up, like as if you went to bed at 9 and you wake up at 8, but it's as if you have not slept at all. So you feel completely exhausted, almost like you've been up all night. So that part to me is a little weird. So my first thought is, how is it that they would beam you up through the ceiling if you're a physical matter? So yes, we are all energy at the atomic, subatomic level. We are energy, but we are matter. We are energy converted into matter. So that theory, like some people are like, oh, we're just energy. We're all just energy. We're energy converted into matter. So if you try to put your hand through a wall, it's going to hurt and bleed because you're a human being. So how would an alien or Zeta Grey get you through the ceiling and beam you up when your physical form that part I'm not understanding. So there are some accounts where some people have witnessed people being beamed up and taken, but I still don't understand, how can your physical form go through a solid mass? Like, how can two solid masses going through each other? Secondly, I've watched a lot of documentaries on the Science Channel about astronomy and astronomers. Highly educated people from Harvard, NASA astronomers who do this on a day-to-day basis every day, and they have never said that they've seen anything that is any form of life anywhere with the Hubble telescope. Nothing has been seen. So the only thing I watched last night that has ever been seen are droplets of water encased in a meteor that is like very ancient and enclosed in basically table salt, sodium chloride. So they found salt water, but it was like so old and ancient, and it was in a meteorite. But that is so far removed from finding a Zeta Grey alien. So there's that. And no one has seen anything. So I'm kind of wondering, how is it, there's some people who do this, they're astronomers, they do this on a daily basis, they're doing the math, they're doing actually physically looking at the sky using the most high-powered telescopes they're using the Hubble telescope, some people are going into space, and they're not seeing anything, like anything. So I'm sure there's one or two accounts of, oh, I saw a little light flash by, but I haven't heard anything. And yet other people are drawing pictures of the Zeta Grey, and they're saying they were abducted, and they're saying they have a chip in them, and this and that. And I'm like, well, how is all this happening if you're a being in a physical form? Yes, you have an energy and an aura, and you bring in your energy and, you know, such, physics, but, you know, it's a far cry from a human being going through a ceiling. So I'm just, that part is, it doesn't make, and there's no logical scientific basis for it. And there's no astronomers that I've seen that are saying that they've physically seen anything. So that's the part of me that's like, I don't know. I mean, I've watched things where I'm like, okay, so you're claiming this and that, but when I watch the actual hard evidence, I don't see it. So if you want to leave a comment below, I don't know. I don't know how it could happen. I personally have woken up with sore shoulders, and I thought my mattress needs to be swapped out. I don't know. I've had feelings where I have had a feeling where it's like a very intense feeling in the middle of the night, and I wake up, and I don't know what that is, but I've never seen anything with my eyes. I've never seen anything. I have seen certain things, but it's a far cry from what a lot of people are claiming that they have experienced an abduction. So the idea of an abduction freaked me out all weekend. I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, is this for real? So I did a lot of research to see, is this a real thing? And they say 11 million people have had this experience. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what? So it's a little terrifying, but I don't really, I'm going to watch the Science Channel every night and see if there's anything to support this, because I haven't seen anything as of yet. And I watch the Science Channel for hours and I haven't seen anything. So please let me know your thoughts. Bye guys.